for the 8/8 portal coming up. The portal is already open, the energy of it, and it's known as the Lion's Gate. It happens during Leo season, and hence the Lion's Gate. And it is a really interesting time. You might discover some specific things about yourself, your life purpose, your love life with your twin flame, like how your union is harmonizing, how to harmonize it, letting things really click into place. So it's a really good time for surrender. And Venus is also in retrograde in Leo, so it's a nice time to just like let once again, like let love come to you, and also go within to really love yourself and really see what's in store for you, like how you can create your reality around you by going within and loving yourself in places where you're not feeling so like joyful about romance and stuff like that. So I want to pull some cards for this energy update to help guide it. And I'm going to pull some cards first from Nature's Whispers I have right here. I'm shuffling them. And I am choosing this deck because I was scrolling through my photos and I saw a picture from this deck that I really liked for Lionsgate with a lion on it. So that inspired me, and I love this deck anyway. It's nice, it's grounding, it's kind of romantic, Nature's Whispers. So. All right, the first card, let's see what it is. Let love be your beacon. Yeah, so it's really like very simple, clear message, all about love, all about the light within, and also that there is a guiding light that is within you, but that is like beyond you. It's not like, you know, you have to create your own light. You do create your reality, but you do that with the light that you're already given by the divine. So the next card is the card that I was just talking about, contemplation. So you can see the lion and the girl with the butterfly. So yeah, contemplation, once again, introspection, contemplation tend to go hand in hand. It doesn't mean you're not doing anything during this time. But maybe if you're having an issue, or you feel like something is a problem, but you feel like you feel your intuition, you feel in your heart that there's a solution presenting itself, stay present with that, and don't try to force something or even try to find the solution necessarily, although yes, it's really wonderful when the solution presents itself and when it's implemented properly or just falls into place. But it's really like it's just about like enjoying the journey sometimes, and the Lionsgate portal is so much about that. And there is a solution for your twin flame journey, so you don't need to like do this alone. There's the teachings of union for it, and it's specifically to harmonize your twin flame union. It's not like you need to make it more difficult than it already is. It's already gonna present itself with upsets to you, even if you're with your twin flame, which is really wonderful either way. However your journey is unfolding is perfect for you and perfect for your twin flame too at this time, because you know you guys are mirroring each other. So if you're choosing to ascend, you're also choosing that like with your twin flame. Illuminating or illumination number 2. So this is about the full moon the day after tomorrow, or let's see, 30 days. Wait, when's August 1st? So August 1st, whichever day that is. Because we're in July now. So I get June and July like sometimes mixed up with the number of days and things like that. So it's number 2, and it's about this full moon in Aquarius, this super moon being something related to your union, but also on a universal level. So like there's something coming together for you and your twin flame because you are choosing to step more into your power and into receiving what it is that the universe would like to bestow upon you at this time. The next card, You Are Worth It. This card comes up quite a bit from this deck. And it's really like, you know, it's flamey. There's a lot of flames and flowery. Flames and flowers, and but you know, she's like she's looking out into the distance into the ship. So I think it's really like, look how beautiful it is right there for her though. So I think it's really about enjoying what is right in front of you and not trying to always look out and predict the future or predict what your twin flame is doing. You know, sometimes I get reading requests. It's very common that people want to know what their twin flame is doing and how they're feeling about them and stuff like that. And if you can trust the process more and really enjoy your life, and even if your twin flame is there and you're just having a really hard time like reaching them on an emotional level, or have, you know, some kind of block, then really like enjoying sometimes the small things. Sometimes we think it's something small, but it's not even small. But like if you are actively creating separation in your consciousness, that is a problem and there is a solution, so don't worry. And it's a very common thing to do because this world is full of ways, like surefire ways to get you to stay in separation, but they don't actually work. So, you know, you just really need to love yourself out of these stupid patterns and back into love, because you're worth it. You know, just like this card is saying, you're worth it. It's like, if you need to, just act like every day is your birthday, you know, like that Leo vibe, you know, like you're the light, you're bright, you're creative, your childlike spirit can come through, the confidence can come through. Even if you're working on your own confidence, you know, sometimes just sharing whatever it is that you already have within is it's enough, you know, your presence. And even just sharing it with like yourself and your own reality and enjoying that, being fully present essentially. So let's also pull some Moonology cards for then this full moon that is going to lead into the Lionsgate portal. So it is kind of setting the tone because it's a full moon, a super moon, and it's the sturgeon moon, and I think that's cool because like those animals, the fish, are, you know, they're like prehistoric creatures pretty much. And so it says something about like the how just twin flames have always been here. Like this has always been a thing. So even though you may have only heard of twin flames more recently, or you know, you see people around you not seeming to at least choose their twin flame journey, can't always tell, right, what people are up to, but that it actually is like a very normal, natural occurrence. It's like the most natural thing. So in like so many other things, you know, humans will like go against the easy thing. So it's sometimes just about going back to the easiest thing and going with that, and that can really help you clear blocks to your twin flame union. So this says conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So the you know, these are just cards, they're oracle cards, they're speaking to the energy, not that there's like a full moon eclipse necessarily. It's not, I mean, it could be speaking to when that is happening later on too, but conclusions are within reach. So yeah, like if there is something on your mind where you're like unsure, you're uncertain what to do, it's safe to like really be present with it and not focus on the confusion so much, but like focus on that sense of what a conclusion would bring you and give yourself that feeling of satisfaction, and that can help magnetize it to you. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So Libra is all about love. It's ruled by Venus. Venus is retrograde right now, so I think it's like speaking to really clearing out any old vibrations of people who aren't your twin flame that you've ever either been with or been attracted to, so that you can really clear that space to be with your twin flame in that space within energetically. And that's the new cycle, you know, even going deeper with that, even if it's something you've been working on, it's that new moon where you can really then like plant the seeds that you've been wanting to. It's like when you finally have the soil and the place, you know, that's nice enough to grow the kinds of things you want to grow. Imagine that going on within you and growing that beautiful garden between you and your twin flame. And if you want, you can even like visualize them there with you, enjoying like everything blossoming. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. It's kind of like, well, what I like about this card, what I don't like about it is it's like, okay, what does it mean? You know, nothing's set in stone. Well, there something is set in stone, and it's really, you know, like you and your twin flame. Like your twin flame does not change. Now, like from lifetime to lifetime, the person, their name, things like that change, right? But like your twin flame and you are like the person is always your twin flame who is that person to you. You have the divine masculine and the divine feminine, however, each is presenting themselves in your union. But as far as nothing is yet set in stone, sometimes we think things are like terrible decisions are permanent. Like, what if your twin flame like got married or something, you know? Yeah, I mean, that is not what you want, of course, and like it's normal to have an emotional process to go through, or even to blame yourself and think, oh, you know, like I caused this, and that just it isn't true, but it's also not a healthy way to probably look at the situation. So if you just really focus more on like the lesson and not even beyond the lesson, because sometimes the idea of like, oh, the earth is, you know, a classroom or like a school or whatever, that doesn't always sound very fun, or like what's the point, you know? Like it is, there's truth to that, but it can also be a fun place, and we can also really fulfill that destiny of heaven on earth. And when nothing is yet set in stone, it's like saying that. It's like it's just not the truth of who you are. If your twin flame is with someone else, or if there's something else going wrong in your life in any way, like that can, you know, come back like into place for you in your life. And also for future lifetimes, like your life is eternal, so it's not just this lifetime. Because you know you can always have that thought of like, oh, I'm getting older, I'm still not with my twin flame or something. And someone who's like 20 years old can have that thought, and someone who's 90 years old can have that thought, but it can still be the same cycle of thinking until you just break the cycle, and you know you can finally let that go, and something better can be in its place to help attract the feelings that you actually, you know, want to keep and cultivate in your union between you and your twin flame. And then those good feelings also attract other good things to you guys too, as you come together, like more purpose and value in your life. And then this is you and your loved ones are safe. I love this. New Moon in Cancer. Yeah, it's a really satisfying card. We always like it, I think, when you know that you and your loved ones are safe, whoever those people are in your life. And of course, it can be a mixture of family and chosen family, friends, of course, your twin flame too. You know, you love your twin flame, even if you're having an upset about your twin flame. So that's fun. We're going to pull some more cards here. I just got out a few decks, and I do feel like they're all going to have a unique message. So this is the Eternal Crystals Oracle. I haven't pulled any cards from here for a little while. And I like this one for Leo season. The vibe of it to me is very creative, working with crystals. I mean, crystals are really beautiful. The energy is really like obvious a lot of the time, even just from holding a crystal, what it's about. Turquoise, balance, throat and heart chakras. So this is a clear message. Communication, throat and heart chakra, balance. So really balancing how you're communicating within, how you're communicating to your twin flame, either like if you want to call it telepathically or in person or both, and also how you're listening in this world, and also you're just like communicating in general your message. And but yeah, listening is another part of that, and listening with your heart, and with your higher heart as well. So all of these things can fall into balance, and perhaps appreciating the balance that you've already achieved in this chakra area, so that you can also continue working on balancing your other chakras. Sometimes it's time to be like, okay, well, like maybe there's, this is good. Let's see what else is going on. And if you're not totally even sure what the chakras are, don't worry, it's very easy to find out information. Or if some other energy system resonates more for you and that's not that interesting, that's okay too. No one needs to force the chakra system on you. You'll find it your own way if you want to. Unakite, live in the present, heart chakra. So yeah, just like very clear message, just letting go of the past, even if it's the recent past, even if it's a recent failure. Maybe you're doing the same exact thing you tried doing before and it didn't work, but you somehow found yourself somehow in a very similar position. And it's really important to like not hold on to the old vibrations. And perhaps you're really going deeper with like, okay, like, are you ready to move on to the next thing now? And it doesn't even necessarily mean that you didn't like pass some test before or whatever. Maybe like that was a part of the training ground. But this is, yeah, the energy portal of the Lion's Gate. So there's some significant energy shift going on, and it's important to maybe like feel into what that means for you. And if it's more subtle for you, that's just fine. You don't need to like look for something to be extra exciting. It doesn't have to have that energy to it necessarily. Fuchsite, healing heart chakra. So lots of heart chakra, lots of healing, lots of being present, lots of calming energy, and like it to me really speaks to Venus retrograde as well. So like focusing on that healing. If something's wrong, I would recommend focusing on that. And yeah, take guided action. Don't like forget to do the things that need to get done, but you don't need to focus on stuff to the point where you're causing like unnecessary worry, when you could instead be putting that energy into healing. It's just like investing anything else. How you invest your energy is it's going to pay off, right? It's got to, like, in one way or another. Maybe it's not always how you expect, maybe it is. So I'm going to pull from one more deck. This is the Crystal Mandala Oracle here. I'm really enjoying this deck. This is my cat's favorite deck. She doesn't really like care that I pull oracle cards for her very much, but when when I pull from this deck, she's like interested and wants to look at the card, and it's really cute. So this first card is Angel Kaliel and Polychrome Jasper, Sacred Play. Yeah, really speaks to the Leo season. Sacred play, being playful. That just came up in another reading I did earlier today. And it's so funny, I was trying to post that video in some other places and it just like wasn't working. And so I had to just like let it go and post something very simple instead. I had to make a certain kind of a post, and I think it's a reminder that, yeah, like sometimes it's just like you have to keep like playing, you have to like keep the energy. You don't need it to be heavy if it doesn't need to be, just because like there's a mistake or like something just went in a different direction. You could say it went wrong, but like how wrong did it actually go? Like, is it, do you have to really dwell on it? Is there a lesson there? Or can you just move on and pull out the thorn? So yeah, sacred play. And Jasper usually speaks also to life purpose, and how is one of the best ways to get in touch with your life purpose? Usually play. And what does most classrooms stop us from doing after like preschool and kindergarten? Play, like, oh, there's a designated time for playing. Ugh, I hate that. So, um, not that like, school has its benefits, right? But that it's like the most important thing, for actually accomplishing something meaningful is the thing that we like sometimes do, and I mean like do like, yeah. But was it? It's like, yes, you need to do the serious things too. You have to like open your business bank account or whatever. You have to do the things, but like so much of it is play. And even those kinds of things are things like we do kind of play around with money and stuff when we're kids. And, like the kitchen. I had, what was that? The Easy Bake Oven when I was growing up. And things like that, like they're really good for like nurturing a healthy adult. So Archangel Michael, and Lapis Lazuli, the Vision, and it's number 8 for the 8 portal, and it's Crystal Angels 444. So this card deck has a little system going on where there's like sections to it. So this is the Crystal Angels 444. But yeah, it's number 8, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is really amazing at clearing away blocks for you and supporting you on your twin flame journey. And, he'll help call in other angels for you too. So Archangel Michael's a great angel to go to and to have as an ally for you. And you're always like, you're communicating with the divine ultimately with, with the angels. And Lapis Lazuli, I always get a very like royal kind of vibe from it. It's also related to like the third eye and intuition, but also grounding energy too, and like manifesting in abundance. So how do we do that though? In this case, it's the vision. It's really having the vision, and like the gifts that you're given, they all come with a vision, and you can tap into that. And sometimes it isn't completely clear, but we have to go on a journey and discover it, through various ways and experiences, what these gifts are really for, because they're your unique gifts. And I was just watching about that in Life Purpose class from Twin Flames Universe, which is a really wonderful product that you can get for your life purpose. And you can certainly use it in conjunction with Ascension Coaching with me anytime if you would like to really enhance and move forward on your twin flame journey, because Ascension Coaching is like an ongoing thing where you're clearing blocks. That also means you're clearing blocks to your purpose and abundance. So you should really feel supported in continuing with your twin flame work and your life purpose work. And because your twin flame union, it is play, it is work, but it's also it's just like that presence. It's natural. And so once again, surrendering to that, letting go of what isn't that, and that can summarize the Lionsgate portal energy for you. So this was so much fun. This was really insightful. I felt like it was pretty good depth too into the Lionsgate portal energy, especially with that last card really tying things together with the vision. So really, you can even ask God, the universe, for a vision for right now for this Lionsgate time for you. If you really have something on your heart that you want to go deeper with, that you're not sure which direction to go or whatever, ask for a vision and see what happens, or ask for a sign or something that resonates for you. You can get specific with it, but like oftentimes the best visions and signs come when we're open and receptive to what we receive that feels aligned. So yeah, take care. This was wonderful, and you can check out the link below, which is thetwinflamepsychic.com, if you would like to work with me, or also just like go to my blog and check out like the Zodiac Guide for Leo season and all kinds of other wonderful things. And I will catch you again soon. Be sure to like and follow if you haven't yet, and have, yeah, a wonderful Lionsgate. All right, take care. Bye.